how does one who's listening into this show right now design that? Choose a multi-asset fund, or if it's individuals, as you mentioned, that there are some checks and balances can be done, but some of these funds can be taken. Are there some examples that you can share with us? They need not be an exhaustive list, they need not be an exact recommendation, but examples of funds which you believe are doing a decent work in each of these areas.
Got it. I'll go the reverse way, Neeraj. The first and foremost for people who are looking for debt allocation, I'd go with an HDFC long-term debt fund, and perhaps any other income fund or a gilt fund. That would be 10% of the portfolio for people who want to play the interest rate cycle. For commodities allocation, 5% allocation in a silver ETF fund of fund, and 5% allocation in a gold fund of fund. It could be Aditya Birla Sun Life Gold Fund, or a True ICICI Gold Fund, or a Nippon Gold Fund. And similarly for the silver part, that's 20% of your allocation. The next 10 to 15% allocation goes into global or international allocation. Out there, a NASDAQ 100 fund of fund, which could be a Motilal NASDAQ 100 fund of fund, or a Edelweiss US Technologies fund, which is a more active allocation on the US tech side, are advisable. Even DSP Global Innovation Fund is a decent choice out there. So that could be another 10 to 15% odd allocation. And the remaining portion goes into Indian equities, right? So out of the 70 left in the bucket, I would go 40 in large cap right now, which would be a Nifty 50 and a Nifty Next 50 index, and the remaining 30 into an active mid cap and an active small cap fund, which could be an Edelweiss mid cap fund or a Bandhan small cap fund. Again, these are just names which are my top of the mind recall, and we are fairly bullish, but there could be multiple other choices in all segments out there. And for someone who's wanting to look at factor or styles of investing, then perhaps a UTI Nifty 200 Momentum 30 Index Fund and a DSP Nifty Midcap 150 Quality 50 Index Funds are great choices to include in the overall portfolio mix.